Hey guys, it's Marco D'Angelo, direct from Las Vegas. It is Thursday, August 11th, the first day of preseason football. The season officially begins today. Lockout over. We're ready to rock and roll with some football. Still got baseball rolling along. I'm going to preview two games for you today. We're going to take a look at a football game and we're going to take a look at a baseball game. I want to thank everybody that followed me last night with my triple dime play. We scored a big winner with Toronto last night, and it's a great segue to our first free pick today because we're going to go right back to that Toronto-Oakland series for our play today. And yesterday we went with Toronto, and the basis of that play was the fact that Toronto was throwing a first-time starter. The A's had never seen him pitch before, so huge advantage for Toronto, plus the fact that Oakland starter last night, Gio Gonzalez, was just a train wreck in his last 3-4 starts. So it set up perfectly for Toronto. However, today we're going to flip sides and take a look at the Oakland A's. I like the A's in this situation. A nice dog play. Toronto's not playing the best of ball. Don't trust them as a favorite here in today's situation because they're facing a left-hander today, and Toronto has struggled against left-handers. Only 7-15 this season versus the lefties. Oakland in day games. Now, Oakland, losing season this year, but they are a team that over the last two seasons, when they play in day games, they are 56 and 42. 56 and 42 in day games. Also, as bad as Oakland is this year, they're currently 13 games under 500. They are 18 and 17 versus lefties. So this is a great situation for them. One correction on the Toronto stat I gave you. That was Toronto in day games 7-15, not against lefties. My apologies there. In day games 7-15. So we got Oakland in their strength playing in the day. We got Oakland who fares much better versus left-handers. I'm going to take the Oakland A's today as a live dog for play number one. Now, play number two, we're going to go to preseason football. And I know that this is a situation, preseason football this year, that's going to be tougher than any other season because there's so much uncertainty with the teams being, with the lockout, settling so late, people getting into camp, players trying to learn playbooks with new coaches and everything. And as we go on into the season, I think the coaches, the new coaching staffs, will have problems because they are going to be playing catch up this entire preseason. But there is one new coach this year that I think has a bit of an advantage, and that is John Fox for the Denver Broncos. I think it's going to be a tough year for Denver overall, but in preseason action, there's going to be some spots where Denver's going to be a live play, and I think one of those is tonight. They're playing the Dallas Cowboys. Now, we all know Dallas last year, preseason-wise, they were one of the picks to go to the Super Bowl. Started the season out dismal. They fired Wade Phillips, and Jason Garrett took over. So he has the reins this year. It's his first preseason. A lot of people expect the continuation of the second half of the season last year for the Cowboys, and rightfully so. They did start to play the way their potential indicated that they should be playing. Of course, they lost Tony Romo last year to injury. He's back. He'll get some limited play. Be cautious with him in the preseason. Bring him along slowly. I think Denver is a live dog here. You're going to have the quarterback controversy, which really is there a controversy. Kyle Orton is much better than Tim Tebow at this stage of his career, but both players will get ample time during the preseason. Tim Tebow, I think, presents a big problem for the Dallas Cowboys in the fact that his scrambling ability, Tim Tebow made as many yards running last year, it seemed, as he did passing. And in this preseason, with the lockout and players getting to camp late, you could have breakdown in coverages, you could have missed assignments, and if Tim Tebow decides to take off out of the pocket, he could make a big play. And in this preseason, in the early going, scoring should be at a premium because these teams just don't have the continuity to drive down the field. Where you're going to get the scores, they're going to come from big plays, broken coverages, missed tackles, things of that nature, and that is something that Tim Tebow does bring to the table. Also, look at this game. The line is 3. The Dallas Cowboys just basically pick the winner. When you're looking at a 3-point home favorite, they're telling you the game's even up. You're just paying for the home field. You look on the surface, Dallas is supposed to be a much better team, so this line is very fishy, and I'm seeing some sharps taking the Denver Broncos. In fact, I saw one sportsbook move this game to 2.5, and that is an absolute huge move to take this off of 3. I'm going to give you the Denver Broncos as a free pick today in in NFL preseason action. So our 2 free picks today: the Oakland A's live dog in Major League Baseball, Denver Broncos live dog in NFL preseason action. I've got one play on my premium card today. If you'd like to join me, go to my homepage, check it out. It is my NFL preseason kickoff special, and we did price it today, specially priced to start the season. So check that out if you want to join me for my preseason football selection. As always, thanks for watching, guys. Best of luck today with the selections, and I'll talk to you real soon.